questions on Joe, who started this journey, the running part of this journey, what? 3 months ago, 2 months ago? What was it?
Probably the end of April-ish.
Yeah. And you were down at that point like 80 pounds. Now you're 100 and what?
107.
107
Well, as
points.
of the day I picked up my bib on Friday.
Did you lose any weight? Did you weigh yourself? Did you lose any weight during the Boilermaker?
Yeah, I was going to go stop at the gym and check my in-body.
Yeah, because you probably lost, Rob says he lost 3 pounds running the Boilermaker the last time he ran it. Because you lose a lot of, you even though you drink, you lose a lot of water.
Yeah. I did find I sucked down a lot of water yesterday. I mean, at the post-race party, though, which, can I just say this, for the first time in how many years? You want to talk about flyovers? Utica Club was served at the post-race party.
First time ever.
And
just
Fred did say on stage, Fred did say in front of Bill on stage, he goes, that was for Joe-Lo.
Awesome.
And I followed by saying, "Oh, I thought you'd have put the shandy on top or something."
But it was so refreshing to have that first Utica Club, because I haven't had it in a long time because of the training and stuff. And I still haven't lost it, though. I out-chugged about 4 or 5 different
I'm
people
sure you did.
yesterday.
Yeah.
I had to show them how it was done. You know?
It's like riding a bike, really.
Tim Reed piping in this morning saying he's very proud of you.
Oh, thank you very much.
So,
I mean, just between the accolades that people put online and the people shouting on the route, it was pretty awesome. I saw a lot of people. I will say the only part that bothered me about the entire race, number one, I learned how it is to run in groups of a lot of people.
That's different, isn't it? Yeah.
Why people stop in the middle of the road is beyond me. The whole way down Champlain Ave, I had this girl.
Whether it's in traffic or
cars.
I mean, here's the problem. This whole way down Champlain Ave, this girl would pass me, stop, and then I would have to pass her.
Yeah.
At my Fitbit, 9.78 miles is what I ran yesterday. 9.78. The Boilermaker is not 9.78 miles. The problem is the amount of times that I had to pass people that were stopped in the middle of the road. Pull over to the side. Go to the right or go to the left. Don't just stop in the middle of the road. I'm there.
Did you?
I Heisman Trophied 3 people through the golf course. I was like, move out.
Did you? Did you? You went as Earl Reed had advised. You went without headphones.
Right.
Yeah.
Completely. And I did run into a wheelchair. I didn't run into them.
Yeah.
I approached a wheelchair participant and I said, wheelchair to the left, because that's what you do.
Yes.
Idiot behind me with the headphones didn't hear.
Right.
And then they're trying to dodge at the last minute and causing a traffic jam.
Yeah.
It's tight enough coming into Valley View.
Especially in the very beginning, mostly in the beginning, where and up until the Valley View, where it is just so crowded.
Yeah. Valley View is tight.
Yeah.
It's definitely tight.
How big was the girl you ran around? You ran an extra half mile?
No,
around her, it was quite a run.
But this is the whole course. I'm just saying, on Champlain, this one girl kept passing me like 6 times, okay? And I finally said, but she had headphones in, so she can't hear. I finally said, move over and stay over. I don't know what you got to run and stop, and then run and stop. It's a running race.
It's the first time there was actually road rage inside the Boilermaker.
Yes.
It's crazy.
I did not walk. I mean, I know people walked, but I didn't walk. I might have slowed my pace, but I didn't walk once.
Derek Clark from Broadway, Utica would like to pipe in this morning. Good morning, Derek.
Hey, good morning.
What's going on?
So,
Hi, Joe.
Hi, Derek.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I saw Derek. He was at the floating around the party, the after party, and I mean, he's like the social butterfly of the. I thought I was, but I mean, Derek's like, but this one, that one. Ventura was over there, and they're all talking and having a ball.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
It was a great time. Congratulations. Did you take care of your nipples?
I gotta tell you, because he did text me before the race. He said, listen, the most important thing is your nipples, and the left one was bleeding by the end of the race.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
you
not
really,
enough on it.
Was it Vaseline and Band-Aids, right? Usually works.
Well, I put that body glide, but I just didn't.
Not enough.
You got to just use a good old petroleum jelly.
Yeah, The Band-Aids will work on a short run. The longer runs, by the time you get past the first couple miles, they're
gone.
Them.
Yes,
Yeah,
Derek. But I'm
yeah,
saying you could put
yeah.
some petroleum jelly behind it. And be fine.
Good stuff, though, Derek. Did you run yesterday, Derek?
No, I didn't. I was on the sidelines cheering on the corner of the Parkway and Sherman Drive.
Okay, all
right
right.
in front of MVCC. So I was the cheering person. But I have run. I've run the Boilermaker before.
It's a great race, a great event for Utica, a great day for everybody to come out, and a great day for Joe, Derek. A great day for Joe Load. So,
well, and the reason why I ran the Boilermaker was just people like Joe were so inspiring. When I served water with Faith Properties one year, and just handing a cup of water to a guy that's in a wheelchair with no legs was the most inspirational thing that ever happened. And I said, if this guy can do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
And I ran it the following year. So
cool.
Joe, he doesn't even know how many people he's inspired by doing this.
Pretty awesome. All right, Derek. Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Derek.
Congratulations again.
Derek from Broadway, Utica. A lot of people. Rob says it's his first Boilermaker, and he's already complaining.
Instead of road rage, how about load rage on the course?
Load rage, yeah. So.
It's crazy because the best. I'll tell you, the number one question that was asked of me yesterday was, "What's next?" Which is probably, because you would think like this is the culmination of it, the Boilermaker. What's next? And I don't really have an honest answer except for I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing. And everybody's like, well, how much more weight do you want to lose, if any? And I'm like, I don't know until I
it's
guess
not about
I'm
that,
happy,
people.
It's
not really. I mean, that's you can just keep doing you, Joe.
Yeah.
Just keep doing you, man.
Yeah.
Well, it is. It is about what is the next.
Well, no, I'm not talking about so much like the.
Well, let me finish. The issue is that you've reached a milestone, so you have to think about what comes next.
Yeah.
Because for most of us, what comes next is, wow, I finished that, and bring on the lasagna.
I'm going to Disney World,
right. and you end up putting the weight back on.
Yeah.
So it's easy to it's really easy to do that.
I guess what I'll
but this is a lifestyle change for you.
It is. That's the thing.
Yeah.
This is the new me. So I guess I'm just going to continue to do what I'm doing. I did book a Spartan run. So in November I'm heading to Fenway Park and I'm going to do a 5K in the park.
Cool.
It's a Spartan event that it entails obstacles and a 5K run, which is kind of neat. So I'm excited about that.
Well, congratulations to all the runners. And watching some of these people, I just don't know how. I don't know how they do it. And there's a guy, was an 89-year-old guy or something that was the oldest guy in the race. He ran, didn't know he was the oldest guy, but is.
That's
It's
incredible.
And
so many.
He runs every year, and this year I think he was a second behind, or maybe it was a minute behind his time last year or something. So in a year he lost a minute. He's almost 90 years old, for God's sakes.
Not
It's
bad.
it's
Not
really
bad
pretty
at all.
cool.
So many great
A
stories.
non-Boilermaker out of the Syracuse paper this morning. Did you see that somebody caught a sturgeon in Oneida Lake earlier this summer? They're now announcing what it was. I'm choking here. 139 pounds.
Oh,
Wow.
my
What?
goodness.
The thing is huge. It's a 100,
prehistoric.
and I'll tell you, the little kiddie pools, the blue ones that are plastic, and
Yeah.
the fin actually comes outside of the pool. It's that large. 139 pounds.
That's
It's
almost
the
as much
biggest-
as Joe's lost.
It's the biggest caught. It's the biggest caught in the lake since stocking began in 1995.
Wow.
Wow.
It's 72.5 inches long. How about that?
Which is what, 6'1.5"?
It's big.
Or 6
You
feet
imagine
and a
seeing
half.
that thing in the water? I'd be thinking my butt would be out of the
You'd
water.
be scared to
fast.
death, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 6 feet and a half inch. That's my height, basically. I'm
Crazy.
73 inches.
But they had to release it though, right? You can't keep them.
I believe it's the DEC that
okay.
might be, but it looks like these are the people that actually caught it.
Yeah,
It looks
because I
like
was heard you had to release them.
it looks like it might still be alive, to be honest, because I see it in water. So,
Wow.
but
huge, though.
6 feet long, that's a pretty good sized fish, I'd say.
Incredible.
I got bigger ones up at Canada Ray.
I'm sure you do. We'll break.